So there's, in the lighthouse, when he says hark, when he screams hark, there's a crack of thunder behind him. And I was watching an interview with Willem Dafoe and his confusingly large penis. And during the interview, they show the clip of him saying hark. But there's no crack of thunder. So I don't know which version they got that from. But I recorded it, so I will, at some point on stream, have a clean version of hark. And I'm very excited about that. Anyway, welcome to the stream, chat. I hope you heard that, because that was for you. This is more 7 Days to Die. So, a lot of weird things. One, change of plans. I will be streaming Silent Hill this year. And I'm going to explain why later, because people are probably just joining. And I know that's been a heavy request, and I've annoyed people by saying no. But first we're going to do which Silent Hill? Well, the Silent Hill. Vinny, wait, this isn't Silent Hill.
Do you read?
So yeah, we're going to be doing Silent Hill after 7 Days to Die. And no, it didn't really annoy me too much that people were asking for it. I was just trying to figure out why don't I want to stream this? And my reasons were poop. So I figured, fuck it, let's do it. I really want to understand why people like that first game and, you know, have some background lore. Mono, I see you Morse coding.
No.
So I have a couple people you can see here. I have Jeff, Mono, and Nary, and Dave. Hi, guys.
What's up?
Hello.
There's going to be a lot of backseating for Silent Hill. Nah, whatever. That's fine. I can live with that. But today
You're
we're
probably
just
gonna get lost, so it's okay.
Yeah, I don't like. I will get lost. You know, when in a game where you can see 4 feet in front of you, and my shitty navigation skills and memories, it's going to be terrible. So I'm getting better performance all around, and I'll tell you why in a second. And I'm going to ask for why because Nary knows why. But before I do that, hang on a second. Let me do window capture. 7 Days to Die. Okay. So I was gonna stream that bizarre monkey game, but I decided that I didn't really feel like playing that. So I'll probably play that in the next 7 days or so. Yeah, it was XMP. It was XMP. So Nary, can you explain what that was? Like, cause Nary was like, we can troubleshoot, right? So we did that, and it worked. So what is that? What happened? Nary?
It looks like he's
deafened.
yeah.
Oh. Well, I had to go into my BIOS, and it was, I was running 2300 megahertz, and then I turned XMP on, I guess, and then now it's 32. And that extra RAM has led to marked increase in frame rates. XMP is the RAM profile. Vin, Remain in Light came out 40 years ago today. Thought you should probably know this. One of the best albums I think ever made, really. I love it. Talking Heads, love that album. So, if anything, you just got me a song for the BRB. So, before we do our 7 Days to Die stuff, Vin, how much RAM did you have before? I guess I had like 16, right? And then I got 32 for this. But yeah, Vin, you have an AMD CPU, so XMP needs 32 hertz. Dude, I was playing VR earlier. I did a test stream of the fucking worst performing VR game, Blade and Sorcery, with the Star Wars mod. You can see it on the Full Sauce channel. It ran like 300% better. At least. It still ran a little shitty. Oh, megahertz, not hertz. So, I'm assuming a lot of stuff is going to run better. My computer is hot. Like, I'm feeling the heat emanating from the computer. Maybe it's just because It's hot. I think it's probably fine. That didn't change anything.
It'd be handy during the winter.
It usually is, actually. Perfect for cooking beans. No, the fans are fine. It runs at a stable temperature. I'm just noticing it more a little bit today. And I was wondering if the XMP thing changed anything. It's a dumb question. But anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about this performance increase, so thank you, Neri. Give me 1 second, chat. I'll be right with you. Yep.
Yo, who took the grill? Where's the grill?
Just cooking them beans.
Should be on the bonfire, on stage.
Not in there. Not in there anymore.
So, chat, today in 7 Days to Die, for a little while, we're not going to see a big zombie horde, but I think it'll be cool. We need a chem station, we need more paint, and we should probably build more of a farm, and maybe do some raiding as well.
Yeah, chemistry station will be ready shortly. I have almost everything to make it. Then we can make paint.
Yeah, so the reason I want to make paint, chat, is because you can paint metal onto brick. Example. This little shithole up here, I can turn into something nice. Vinny, did you see that Second City is sending people who pre-ordered the realigned vinyl will get each color instead of purple or green? Yes, that was news a while back. No, not saying you should have known that, but essentially what happened was it was an error, and we were supposed to do 500 of one, 500 of another. I didn't like that idea that much, but I knew about it too late, and my plate was full with mixing the album with Joe. Anyway, long story short, yeah, one disc is purple, one disc is green. So that's pretty cool. Thank you, paid chat member. We're working on creating a pin. There's another light shirt, and what else? Some other stuff. Some other stuff is cooking for the paid chat members that have any interest. So I don't know if you can see this, chat, but are you noticing performance increases on your end as well? Are you seeing like better frame rates from 7 Days to Die? A little bit, right? Now, I think the big test is going to be when the Zambabos show up. That'll be, like, the trial by fire. Right now, it's just clearly good, but I'm wondering, is that just because nothing's happening?
Have you seen video of them making those custom vinyls before? It's really satisfying to watch.
Yeah, I think Jack White's record plant did some stuff with that, and like they show you how they press them, and like they have like little pucks.
I know, it's like magical. They just have like a bunch of random stuff mixed into these, yeah, tiny little pucks, and they like throw it on a platter, and just like this marble thing just melts out into a thing. To use the technical term.
The thing into the thing, I agree. Now, what I love about vinyl, like, you know, I've listened to vinyl, and it has its own little unique characteristics of sound. Whether or not it's better, I don't know. But I do like it's like got a warmer sound to it, and you kind of have to mix specifically for vinyl. But the thing I like about it is, considering music is so incredibly easy to get these days, the thing that's most interesting to me about vinyl is like every puck that's pressed, that's unique. So if you're getting like what we're doing, which is like different colors, 17 minutes for that. Oh.
Yeah.
So like everybody gets a different, like, I hate to say every copy is personalized, but it kind of is true. Like, you do get your own unique physical item. It's a nice display piece if you like the album art. And I think it's just a cool thing to have. That's why, like, I bought Gizzard's vinyls. I like the work they do on them. And I love the different colors that you can actually press on the, like, to the record. So I get why vinyl sales are going up. That said, we are doing a very, very limited run of CDs for the Another Light album. Not Another Light, for Realign. I'm sorry this is turning into a Redbox conversation, but I don't know when that's happening, but we've had some demand for it, and also we can use it to send it out to like certain radio stations, like some indie and college radio, and so we can sell the rest. It'll be very, very small pressing. Jeff or Dave? Dave, look on my screen. Look on the stream. Never mind.
Nice.
Nary says my computer keeps locking up for 30 seconds. Is this game doing this to you?
Does he need to disable XMP?
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you.
Okay, my computer kept... I tried to fix the audio, and then things just started freezing.
Well, that's...
I think it's better.
What was that noise?
Just shooting a zombie.
Oh.
You could take that mini bike if you want. Instead of the bicycle.
No, I like this bicycle. It's cool. I'm good with the bicycle. I'm gonna go this way, and I'm gonna see what's here. I'm gonna uncover a little bit more of the map.
Wonder if when they make those custom vinyls like that, if anyone's ever requested just like weird things to be mixed into it, like
oh no.
I don't mean that weird, but you know, maybe someone's ashes or
I was
something.
about to say that. Damn it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. I could actually see that. I'm sure someone in chat has informations about this. There's a Miley Cyrus piss vinyl.
Okay.
I'm done.
So,
I'm fucking done.
So I think you wanted to make light bulbs, right?
Yeah, we asked and they answered, so...
I think that could maybe be fake, but...
Oh yeah. Oh,
Sounds like it could be real.
that sounds... That sounds fairly fake, but in a world of like, you know, people selling bath water, sorry to bring it up, it sounds more likely than you'd think, like centipedes in your computer.
Beans?
Centibeans. Scented beans. Oh, okay, so why am I... Vinny, pen drives for Realign? Custom pen drives? What's a pen drive?
People even use those anymore?
To install Windows?
Oh, right. Yeah, I think we toyed with that idea a while back. Flash drive. It was the Flaming Lips that did the piss vinyl. But the Flaming Lips collaborated with Miley Cyrus, so that might explain that.
Oh yeah, she's friends with Wayne, isn't she?
They're the whole band. They've worked together a bunch.
Better talk about that.
I wouldn't do that to you, chat. I would find another thing. Like, I'd melt, like, a thing. I don't know
could
what.
Melt those
Brains?
those two things that you have that are plastic that were used to drum on drums.
Oh, those have been destroyed already.
Must have been
Weren't
a crazy
those
night.
thrown out?
Yeah, no, they were thrown out. They were removed from the premises. I just figured if I die, I don't need two red dildos being discovered prominently. You know, there's that, and also
Are the fruit roll-up still there?
I have like one fruit roll-up left. So. Melt your Lego TV set. No, man, I like that shit. I'll show you a video of that after the break, too. Because I took a video of Mario going bing bing wahoo while he was jumping on Goombers. So. Yeah, I don't know. I would probably... There's something that I could probably melt. Maybe like, the first Vinesauce kazoo. Like, who would want that? Like, that's not a draw.
What happened to the sticky golden kazoo? That I've never heard any more.
I have it. Yeah, I still
you
have
have
it. I think I do.
Just say you're adding a secret ingredient to the vinyls and just don't specify.
Right.
That'll
But
be even better.
But I still have to add a secret ingredient, otherwise it's fraudulent, right? And then they can call the Better Business Bureau on me.
It's like glitter. You know, like the largest, I don't know, company that buys glitter. Like no one knows who they are.
They actually figured it out, but the mystery's cool.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, there was a follow-up video where they figured it out.
Was it like toothpaste? Oh yeah, it's boats. I did see that. Okay.
Melt
Yeah.
one of the snow globes. Yeah. So it would have to be something sentimental, but no bodily fluids, please. So maybe like, how about this? Maybe like, I take my first guitar that I ever had, and I just like use a cheese grater on it, and take the flakes and put them in the in the fucking thing. I had an idea a while back, like just a dumb idea of like, you know, me buying some shitty guitar, right? And then going on stage and being like, yeah, this is the first guitar I ever had. You know, it's very sentimental and emotional to me, and I love it. And a lot of my best songs were written on this thing. And then, like, I go to play a song, and it, like, sounds like shit, and I just break it, smash it on stage. But I do that every night. So it's like some of the crowd would be in on the joke, and some of them wouldn't. It would be expensive after a while, but you could probably get like a shitty Squire or PV guitar for like $10 if you try hard enough. Maybe not $10, but yeah. I've seen like Strats, like just shitty Strats being sold for like $50 to $70. But yeah, otherwise, like that's at a secondhand shop, and they're probably like gross. They probably have some pee on them, truthfully. I'm getting some frame crust in here, but it's still 10 times better than what it would have been. Vin, did you hear Captain Janeway's coming back? Yeah, and Star Trek Prodigy. A show for
Wait, what?
Nickelodeon.
I've never heard of that.
Another one?
Oh yeah, it's another Star Trek show. It's a Nickelodeon show, like animated.
Animated? The Lower Decks for Kids?
Maybe. And Janeway, they got her back so that they could get those sick tweets from Kate Mulgrew. So
I mean, she's a good actress, but...
no, she's a great actress. I think Kate Mulgrew's fantastic. I just don't think any modern Star Trek is, you know, particularly astounding at the moment. That's just me. But I feel like, you know, you look at like the interest and the ratings, and I guess they're kind of in panic mode. That's my guess. So I'm happy Janeway's back, but I kind of wish she was back in a better show. Fucking get Cisco, Janeway, Archer, all three of them, get them back in some time loop shit, and I would watch that.
Like stuck in an attic right now. Broken leg.
I wonder
Trying to
if...
figure out
Yeah.
how to play the game.
Okay, you move forward, you go backward. That's it.
Thank you.
Have
Jeff,
you crafted a bed?
Yeah, I did the tutorial.
What's up?
have you seen a desert biome?
Not really. We haven't really gone that far out though yet.
Okay. Because there's also, like, desert biomes that we haven't seen. I would have liked to shown that on stream.
There's like a plain area too.
Like plains?
Yeah, just like no towns really.
Isn't there a scorched earth biome?
Yeah, there's like a
Scorched
wasteland one that's really cool, but there's almost no resources in it.
But there can be ruined cities, which have buildings that you can't find anywhere else.
Yeah, it just looks like enormous, endless piles of like garbage and burnt out trees and broken houses, and there's usually lots of roaming like zombie animals there too.
God, this map is huge. And this isn't even the biggest map in the game, it's like the smallest option. Damn. Yeah, I haven't seen more than half. I haven't seen what you guys are talking about.
There's like a skyscraper too dungeon that you can do. It's like 20 floors, and it's just all full of traps and shit and bullshit. And then there's like test tubes. It's like some Umbrella shit. I don't know. It's awesome.
For a game that came out during the whole survival game craze back in 2013, this one is actually, although it's janky, it's at least stood up in some ways.
It stood up also with the. I found a desert biome. Awesome. It stood up with the constant like love that the developers like. You can tell the devs want to make a good game, and they want to keep it updated, and they want people to be happy with it. Like I get like going to this game after all the time passed. I was like, how is this even possible that they made this game so much better?
I think it does a good job of hiding the fact that everything is modular. Like when you look at Minecraft, it's really obvious that, everything's made of blocks. Even though this is made of blocks too, it's not immediately obvious. Like it does a good job of like blending like preset and generated stuff.
Now keep in mind it was more obvious.
Yeah, in the beginning it was very ugly. I remember you have like a VOD of when you played it like 5 years ago or something, and the game was much uglier.
Yeah, I pasted a video that shows it from Alpha 1 to like Alpha 16, which isn't even where it is now. That's like 2016.
Alpha 19.1.
Yeah.
Impressive how much time they put into this game.
Well, they didn't give up on it, They just kept going, and not that it was ever really bad. It was just I could only play the game for, a little bit, get killed, get frustrated. And that was the end of it. But it's so much more satisfying now. The only problem is I don't know how to end these streams of it. Like, not that I really want to anytime soon. I just don't know.
Someone in the comments section of the previous video said you should end these streams by opening the server up to like 60 people and allow random chat members to attack our base, and it will be just a final battle of like mods versus chat.
The crazy thing is that's not a terrible idea.
Can we block global chat?
Yeah, seriously.
That's step one.
Yeah, I found a hospital up here.
I just remember the last time you did an open server on a building game was that one off of Minecraft years ago.
And what happened? It was a mess.
Yeah. It turned into a mess by the end.
Of course it did. Yep.
Oh, I remember a stream on Rust. A bunch of people built like a huge village. And you walked around it, and it was just memes everywhere and weird paintings. And
what was the name of the village? It was like Meme Town or something?
It was Weeb Town.
A Weeb Town.
Yeah, I have a video of that, actually. Remember I made a video and it has like the Kronos Quartet song in the background and stuff?
Yeah, you filmed the tower. There was like a tower I got trapped in and I like suicided out of.
The Goose Tower.
Oh yeah, the Goose people. If you search Vinesauce Rust.
Yeah, those Rust streams were like the Vinesauce cultural renaissance. Like I remember you were roaming around there and learning more about your user base or viewer base than you've probably ever wanted to know.
Yeah, that definitely, like, little by little things occur to me over the years, and it's usually very overwhelmingly positive or overwhelmingly weird. So, I mean, it's to be expected though. It's a pretty fucking diverse group.
You know what you can do is get a custom mod made for 7 Days to Die. Call it VTK, be Vinesauce the King, and then you allow 2,000 people to sit in a queue server, and we'll let like 400 in the main server. And you can take a selfie, but then you end up killing everybody with your lightning rod.
Oh, the lightning rod, yeah.
Here, I'm pasting the video in chat. It's called 120 Days of Rust with Vinny. I don't understand that reference even.
Oh,
like
you
when
can
I
read duplicate magazines. Oh.
It's not a 28 Days Later joke?
Yeah, it gives you more
Yeah.
experience if you have a repeat magazine, I believe. So it's not a total waste.
Yeah, I'm just checking this house chat, because A, outside is very hot, so that's gonna suck, and B, I needed some food. I just wanted to explore the map a little bit and see.
You want to scavenge this hospital up here?
We could do that on stream if you want, yeah.
It's up here at the top of this hill.
I'm a little far away, though.
Well, I'm right next to you.
What? Oh. Oh, okay.
People in chat asking, Neri is here too. People are asking who all is here.
Yeah, you can see in the top left.
Oh yeah, it's easier to tell them to just look there.
Vinny, Paul Blart Mall Cop 3 is a thing. What do you mean? What do you mean? Emilio Blart chases his brother Paul through the mall. Then they fall.
Paul Mole.
Fucking Paul Moles. They really should just lean into the whole flesh mall angle.
I saw a Paul Blart Halloween costume the other day, and it was just like you wear. It's like a bib you wear, a Paul Blart bib, but it's his whole body and like the what is it called? What's the little thing he rides around on?
Segway?
Segway. It's like a part of the costume.
What is Kevin James even up to at the moment?
That probably.
Doesn't matter, dude. He's got enough money to.
Yeah, he can skate. He can skate. He's getting residuals from them Blart DVDs.
An action thriller film and a comedy horror film.
Vinny, I thought you said you were afraid you wouldn't like Silent Hill. Yeah, I mean, I've got my reasons why I didn't want to stream it, but I gave in. I just figured, well, let me make the chat happy. And maybe I'll like it too, because I do like Silent Hill a lot. Like, I want to learn more about this series. But
It's a great
I
game.
I didn't play these games when they first came out, so I'm hoping I'm able to enjoy it still. Like, I felt really bad that I didn't like Crash yesterday, because I know a lot of people love that game. I thought it was a very, very good game, I just didn't particularly care for it. So I don't want to do the same for Silent Hill.
There are so many, as you probably know, like analysis videos of the Silent Hill series, and people like, you know, what they think symbolism and stuff means. But I've noticed that some videos go to such great lengths to try to explain every single thing in the Silent Hill game to the level where I'm pretty sure the devs did not intend it. There's like, well, you know, when the frame rate drops down to 10 FPS, that's to represent the fragmented mind of Harry Mason as he goes through the trouble of finding Cheryl, and it's like, come on.
Yeah, people get a little, but dude, that's with music too.
Yeah, I mean
Look-
that's just analysis of any. Like, look at like Twin Peaks, dude. That dude made a 5-hour video dissecting Twin Peaks.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. There's a point, but then yeah, it's what you get out of it too. It's not just that.
So I do have a little first-hand experience with this, a little, and I'm not trying to put myself on a level of any, like, of that art at all, but some of my songs have some meanings that is a little deeper than what you might hear at first. Some don't. And yet I've seen some absolutely bizarre interpretations of my music. And I just let people have it, mostly. Unless it's so incredibly insane. Like, did you know Blood Bagel is about the birth, death, and impending rebirth of the universe? Through a man's asshole?
Interesting. What's the meaning of back to school?
Dude goes back to school.
Wow.
So, yeah. Some of it's pretty self-explanatory, but I've had some... I think it's just, yeah, it's a natural desire to want to see things that maybe aren't there, or at the very least, you want there to be more, or you want it to be geared towards... Like, when I was listening to the Beatles when I was younger, I'd be like, oh, this song is about me. Definitely. Like, or like I could relate it to my life in some way. And I'm sure people do that with just about everything. On some level, interpretation is what makes art art. And that's okay. But, I've seen PT interpretations, and I'm like, I haven't played PT. I've watched it, but I'm like, wow, is there this much? Like, I know Kojima has a lot of subtext, but...
That's why I bring up David Lynch, because like he's famous for never telling people what it means. You know what I mean? He's like, no, I'm not gonna say what, like, you know what I mean? Because it's really not important at the end of the day. Like the interpretation, it's just like what it means to you. You know what I mean? Like when an artist all of a sudden is like, yeah, well, this is exactly what that means. Like, doesn't that just cut the fucking legs off of it? You know what I mean? Like,
well, here's I saw Alex Turner from the Arctic Monkeys do a song by song for Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino, and I was like, okay, like I know what this dude intended now for every song, and that's cool. I had my own meanings and interpretations, but I also still respect the songs, because knowing what he means, I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Like, I like how he did that. I like what he was trying to say there. So, I guess it kind of depends. Depends on you, the person, as well. Like, if you like hearing interpretations, that's fine.
But like Alex Turner is a funny example though, because he like changes his interpretation of his own songs like every 10 years. Like he was, even with like, you know, my own favorite Worst Enemy or whatever, it's like never the same. You know what I mean? Like, because people change, and you know what you might be like, actually, that's not what I meant to say someday.
Well, also some artists are like, I thought it was about this, but then when I got older, it turns out it was about this. You know, I was writing about myself and my own insecurities, and I was projecting them onto the Pope. So, you gotta be careful. You know, the Pope doesn't always have a personal connection with you. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we talking about who I think we're talking about?
The Pope?
The singer who ripped up the picture of him?
Oh no, that was Sinead O'Connor. Yeah.
That was the old Pope.
Yeah, sure. Alright, I found the desert biome.
Colonel.
That's north.
Yeah, I'm there now. Desert biome. Colonel, it's me, old Pope.
Punished Pope.
Can you hear me? Those are some loud... Is that a blunderbuss noise?
Yeah, that was me. My ass kicked.
Yo, I just found a fucking gat. I look like such a cunt. Oh my god, I love it.
That is amazing.
Yeah, the helmet's the best one.
Character's head is so small compared to the rest of his body.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, this dude... What's going on? I think I have the ability to add some more mods. What's this mod? The Bandoliers mod? Reload 15% faster. Can be installed into any chest or leg armor. What? I don't understand.
It's weird in this game. If I'm just holding still, looking at the ground, and I look at my CPU usage, it'll just randomly spike up to like 99% usage, and it goes down to 50, and then up to 90. Like, and I'm not even doing anything or moving or anything.
Yeah, it's a fairly... Yeah, I've had some stuff like that too. That's why when we were doing the RAM stuff earlier, I tested this first, and there were still stutters, but I was like really pleased with the performance improvement.
Yeah, so when my voice really speeds up, it's because I'm trying to talk in Discord while the game is using all of my CPU.
So you hear that now, like you've heard yourself speed
Yeah,
up like
I watched
that?
the VODs of me talking, so I mean, I do naturally
Narcissist.
sometimes speed up talking. Yes, but I'm very self-conscious, and if I was on someone's stream, I like to go and listen to it to see, like, how bad did I sound? Was I being too awkward? Was I talking too much? Was I talking too little? I don't know. I don't get pleasure out of listening to myself. I just get really like worried and like self-conscious.
I know. I can imagine. I'm the same. Like I listen. I'm happy I don't really edit my own videos anymore, just because I was annoying myself so much. I was just like, I was sick of hearing my own voice. I was like sick of it, right? Totally sick of it. Jeff, what's this building over here in the distance in the desert?
Which one?
It's like a factory, a little mini factory of some kind.
Oh yeah. Look, come check out this house real quick. There's some fucking weird mannequin in it.
All right. So that's all you had to say was weird mannequin.
What does it mean when I'm trying to place something and it's yellow? Does that mean I can place it?
I don't know. I haven't seen that before.
I don't know.
'Cause I'm not getting
Where do I
green.
obtain-
What was that?
Where do I obtain food?
If you're at our base, check the food crate. And if you're not at our base, then you have to, like, probably eat berries and fight bears and get meat.
I will
There's a
locate the
vending
food
machine
crate.
outside too that might have food in it.
Yeah, because I'm trying to place the chemistry table and it's gigantic, but everywhere in the base I try to place it, it's yellow.
Can you
And
place it
never
anywhere on the
been-
roof?
I'll try. I'm hoping to get it at least close to where all our crafting stuff is. You don't have to like run all over the place.
Yeah, I hear that.
What is it, Mono? The chem station?
Yeah, the chemistry table.
I have no idea. I don't know.
Yellow means it's a protected area.
Oh, okay.
Do I have to party up with him or what?
Oh,
already should
that
be.
means I can probably place it. It's just that it's not my territory or something.
Yeah, I should be.
He was probably maybe just telling you. Can you not place it?
Do you have to be allies?
We're allies already.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I've never seen this house before. This is weird.
There's a lot of interesting houses that get generated. Oh, this mannequin. Oh, I want this.
I turned around the corner. I was like, "Is that a zombie?" I was like, "What the fuck?"
Chat is
Looks like-
predictably just saying the word ass now.
Like naked Michael Myers. What everyone wants for Halloween.
I think horror games have completely skewed everyone's like perception of how many mannequins there are in the world. Like you like in Fallout 3 or whatever, you go into someone's house and there's just like 10 mannequins. Like, do people actually just have mannequins in their houses, or
When they do, they start panicking.
yeah, it's a mannequin panicking. Yeah.
I've never had a mannequin in my house at any point in my life. Just saying.
Like, I remember there was a huge department store near me that closed. I can't remember the name of it, but they
Smegworth's, it was called, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And there were tons of mannequins that they were selling really cheap, but it was kind of awkward because they were very anatomically correct mannequins and they're like life size and everything. So I saw people starting to buy them and they're just like, how do you, there's like no way to take a nude anatomically correct mannequin home with you that isn't incredibly embarrassing and weird. So I was just watching people come out of the store just carrying like human bodies and like dragging them around, putting them in cars, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, but at least they get to use the carpool lane.
True. That's a
Wow.
life.
There's another one up here.
Larry David is gonna now, like, there's gonna be an episode where he just like dresses up a mannequin with a hat and tries to use the carpool lane, gets pulled over, and then realizes like too late that it would, like, or maybe it was a sex doll that he used.
That is actually a plot to a Curb Your Enthusiasm episode.
Is it?
Yeah, remember he gets the blow up doll? And fucking. Oh, well, actually,
yeah.
it's
It was a
it's mix of
prostitute,
few.
wasn't it?
It's a prostitute, yeah.
I actually
yeah, you're
watched
right.
that one with you.
But then there was a sex doll in a newer episode.
People already try that trick with mannequins or dolls. You'd imagine it would work if you just cover their face up real good, put some glasses on them, put a hoodie on them. Like, just don't get fucking pulled over, whatever you do. But if you're really, like, looking to be a cunt, you could probably get away with it.
Facial recognition is getting very good.
Yeah, well, we're on the verge of an even scarier world. Where, like, you know, you go through, like, a checkpoint.
What
It's like,
reminds me
narrowed.
of-
You know, it, like, narrowed, number 4786.
That hospital's up there on the hill if you want to
Let's
go
do
up there. You can go wherever you want that.
Someone said, I liked it more when killer clowns were running around. The world was a simpler place. It was a simpler time.
Yeah, that was a good summer.
The seeds of dissent were being sown, and the killer clowns were at the forefront of this, but, you know, for the time being, everything seemed great in the world. Killer clowns. Killer clowns.
Because the game Condemned has a really cool scene involving mannequins in a mall. It's probably one of like the coolest use of mannequins I've seen in a horror game, besides just like the weeping angel kind of thing. I don't know if I want to spoil it, because when you realize what's happening, it's pretty cool.
What about
Just look up
Nightmare House?
Condemned mall scene.
Oh, the Condemned Mall? You mean the American Dream Mall?
True.
Which is open, and I've seen pictures of it, and it looks bland and weird, and only like a quarter of or less of the stores are open. And it's just like, it's probably fucking bleeding money at this point. What a mess.
It's been bleeding money for years.
Even, yeah, well, even more so now that it's open, well, not more so, but still. It's just a tribute, and like, it's so big, too. It's such a huge piece of real estate, and like, it's just a tribute to man's opulence.
Did you take that from the Bright Sun Films video? I think you used that.
Probably.
exact word.
Yeah, it probably just snuck into my brain, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, there's not many other times you're going to use the word opulence. So.
Yeah.
You can rhyme it with copulence, which, as you know, has something to do with copulation.
There you go.
All right, I got the paint brewing in the base, so it's gonna get real weird with paint fumes filling up a strip club and I start hallucinating.
Oh boy.
Maybe
This
that's
is
a
all
part of
because
the
I just want to
experience.
paint. I want to paint something to look metal.
So I wonder, you know, with all these malls closing, and since malls are like some of the largest interior man-made spaces in the world, that if someone can find an alternative use for just a huge enclosed area, like I wonder if any like
VR.
sci-fi novel or anything is taken up. Yeah, VR be interesting.
Here's what I would say. Plane.
That's what you're gonna say.
It's not far at all, man.
Oh, that's a really good drop. Let me hop on my bike.
Oh, I still have the marking from the last
Someone
plane
else
that
just
came
ran out
last
there.
week.
Someone just ran by.
Huh?
Dave.
Yeah.
Someone just like ran by us.
Jeff, where is it? Did you see a drop?
Oh. Yeah, it's over here.
Well, Desert's in the server now too.
Oh shit! Hey, Desert. Let me add Desert to the call.
And then I think Dave's going for the drop.
My local mall, they were trying to turn into an entertainment center.
Oh my god. I just fucking flew off a cliff. Oh, behind us.
Bird!
Oh my God.
He got like knocked into the fucking bike.
Hope it wasn't a seabird.
Bad luck to kill a seabird.
Desert bird.
That Desert, yeah. Yeah, I have the clean Hark now, so I'm very happy about that. But yeah, I was gonna say though, like the use for an interior of like a mall. So what they're trying to do now with malls is like turn them into entertainment centers.
Yeah, that's what's been happening to mine.
So they like do like different experiences.
Yeah. Ours now has a bowling alley in it. They have multiple escape rooms. They have laser tag. A Target and a Dick's Sporting Goods both opened where Macy's used to be.
Oh yeah, we got Dick's too.
But nobody's there because, well, yeah,
Oh yeah,
the forbidden word, the demonetization word.
yeah. Well,
I'm on top of the drop if you guys want to come open it.
I'll get over
I
there.
already opened it.
I'll open it on stream.
Well, there's
Oh,
another one then. 'Cause
sorry.
There's an untouched one right here.
Oh,
Really?
Get an unboxing on stream.
There's like a Gaylord hotel near me that the inside of is just like this giant entertainment complex. They've got like bars in there and all kinds of stores. It's supposed to be like a hotel, but like it's just
Isn't that where Magfest
it's
is?
insanely impressive. Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, it's the same chain.
There's like waterfalls in there and shit.
Yeah, so the American Dream Mall I've discovered has like an indoor garden complete with fake gnomes. So
Why?
They're not real ones.
again, a tribute to humanity's hubris.
They just converted the
sell anything
Rainforest
there?
Cafe into a garden. That's how it works.
You know, and then the Woodbridge Mall has like a fucking aquarium in it. Like they're just trying to give you a reason to go out so that you can like go experience and do something while you're, you know,
Oh yeah.
while the stores that you like are shutting down.
The mall near Zito and I has an aquarium in there. It's
It's
pretty
kinda-
impressive too. We went through it.
That's cool. I think it's a cool idea. I mean, it's such a huge amount of space. You may as well do something with it. Jeff, where are those
Yeah.
drops?
Right,
No, it's a
right.
legit aquarium too. It's not dinky.
Right by the
There.
hospital still.
I already got one, but Jeff's at the other one.
Oh no, so how am I gonna get my bike up there?
Pick it up in Skyrim.
I can't pick up the bike because I'll
Or
jump.
you put stuff in it.
Yeah, I'll just jump.
Yeah, that'll work.
I can't believe it works, but it works.
Oh my
Shovel's
god. I'm looking at your screen. Holy shit.
Bro, are you joining BMX?
This is Matt Hoffman's BMX Zombie Edition.
Or like ZMX? Because zombies.
ZMX2! It's in the game!
An attempt was made.
Yes, I tried.
Mono, where's the wood?
It's in the crafting materials box over here in our crafting room.
And crafting raw, I think.
Oh, okay.
And also, Vinny, I still have the other plane drop marked from the last stream. I don't think anyone ever got it.
Oh, I thought one of us got that. Oh, all right.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Reflex sight mod schematic. We're gonna be
nice.
Call of Duty in this bitch. I use it.
I
just use
dropped
it.
the cool shit that the other box had.
There's ravioli in here if anyone needs a little bit of food.
I'm starving.
I have an important question about ravioli. Do you call plural for ravioli raviolis?
No.
Or just ravioli?
No.
Wouldn't it be raviolus?
Yeah, it's just ravioli.
It's ravioli.
Yeah, I've always said-
Ravioli.
Well, like,
Ravioli.
well, wait a minute.
No.
Because
Jesus
hold
Christ.
on, because uterus and uteri.
What?
I'm just thinking of,
Can
of
we
how
hit the mute
words
button?
work.
What?
When it ends with an I, it turns into a US, right?
Doesn't it? Isn't us plural and I plural? Wow, plural. Purell. What's
Yeah.
the plural of Purell?
Purels.
Do you guys need
Well,
food? There's still 2 cans and a
noun.
med kit.
I'm eating meat I found in a box. I don't know what kind of meat it is, but it's tasty.
Box meat.
That's right. That's tasty. It's sterile and I like the taste.
I don't piss on hospitality.
I just remember when I was your age, I did this stuff to suffer from hunger pains. Okay, so just remember I had more practice than you. Just remember, goblins aren't real.
What the fuck was up with that, Dad?
Well, he never acted before. I think he might have, like, done theater.
Pretty sure that guy's on Tim and Eric.
Oh,
Is
you,
he?
You really gotta watch
I don't know,
the
he looked like
documentary
that one guy.
about Troll
does.
2. It's incredible.
Watch
yeah, he's a
Best
dentist.
Worst movie. He's just a dentist. He's just a regular guy. He's got a good sense of humor about it. The problem is the mom in Troll 2 is not okay. She
Oh my
she
God.
did not end up
Yeah.
okay.
She looks very, very like strung out throughout that whole movie.
And then you see her in real life. Like at one point, they're all like doing the row your boat scene. Sing that song I like so much, Joshua. And then they're like row, row, row your boat. And they, you know, the dad and the Joshua kid, they're laughing because it's such a silly scene. They're just having fun. And she's like, "Oh, I know you're laughing at my voice, aren't you?" It's like, wait, no, it's not. It's the scene.
Whoa.
Yeah, I feel bad for her. She clearly had a pretty hard life.
And the director and his wife, the writer, are like a whole other story too. Like all the cast.
ego and everything.
Yeah, like the
Oh, I
cast
feel
is
bad
pretty
for her
lighthearted
now.
about it, and they're like, like, oh yeah, we know it was a kind of a bad movie, whatever. We had a good time. The director is just like absolutely serious about it, and anytime like the cast would say something like, yeah, it was a bad movie or whatever, he's like, it's not a bad movie, and he's like interrupting their panel.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Troll 2. It's very good movie.
There's a whole documentary about him, isn't there?
Yeah, that's where I got all the info from. It's a really good one. I recommend people watch
It's
it.
on YouTube in full. It's called Best Worst Movie. It's
Right.
top recommendation to chat.
I got stuck in this kitchen. No way out.
One of the awkward things
Is this a
like,
military base?
And that's a traitor.
It's a tiny military base.
No, yeah.
No,
That's
that's
a
a traitor.
There's like a basement in this building.
We have 2,000 paint units.
Cool, and wow, that's a lot, actually.
So was Troll 2 an anti-vegan movie, or was it? What was the message there that you guys?
Okay.
Like, what did you get
I have
from that?
I have an answer. Apparently, the wife of the director who wrote the movie, her friends started becoming vegetarians around her. Remember, this is the late 80s. And she was like so annoyed by this that she wrote a movie to like poke fun at vegetarians. And like the ultimate weapon in that movie is a double-decker bologna sandwich. So that's part of the joke. So yeah, it's not a pro-vegetarian movie. It's a, you know, let's make fun of them.
There's no salad in the entire. It's like a green frosting. That's it. That's the only
Green
other.
goo.
Green
Like, what the
donuts,
fuck?
green goo on corn, green.
It's the monster blood from Goosebumps.
It's just like buttercream frosting. They dye green and put on everything. It's not even like there's not even a vegetable in the entire fucking movie.
There's an apple.
Okay.
That's a fruit though. It's not a vegetable.
There was
so
corn,
fucking
but that's
weird.
not a vegetable.
No, but
It's
it's corn. But you'd think
Yeah,
like
that's true. That's true.
they'd have. But here's the thing: you would like salad, asparagus, broccoli. Like there's so many green foods that you can like have them eating. But instead they just put like, oh look at this delicious dinner that they prepared for us, and it's just donuts with green frosting.
Coffee is the devil's drink.
You don't want that, boy. You want some Neil Bog milk, boy.
I think the little kid was the best actor in the entire movie.
He
yeah.
was.
And he's the one who made the documentary.
Is he
Oh,
really?
really?
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
He's
Interesting.
the only one that kind of like went on to do interesting things after the movie. Everyone else, that was like the only thing they ever did and will ever be known for.
Well, dude, if that's how you start off your life, you're in Pearls 2 by the age of 10, like, you're gonna have an interesting life, probably. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, the lady who played Leonor Credence Kirkwood, who is the witch lady, she married Ving Rhames. Like, that's a
Yeah.
famous actor. Ving Rhames is a very good actor. And he is a well-known actor. And then this lady who's in Troll 2 is, like, marrying him. It's, like, so bizarre.
Is she in anything else? She like
Ving,
seems
Ving Rhames is Marcellus Wallace in Pulp Fiction, chat.
She's in one other thing on IMDb.
really? I always thought she
Yeah.
looked a little familiar.
Otherwise, she
Well,
did
when
like
you
writing.
Look at her Twitter account. Her account is like the Goblin Queen, and all she ever does is like retweet other Troll 2 actors doing weird things on social media.
It's great.
Which embrace her role as
You
the
may as
Goblin
well at that
Queen.
point, right? I mean, you could grow bitter about what you don't have, or you can be proud of what you do have, you know? It's like the typecasting in Star Trek. Like, do you think Rene Auberginois was upset that he was Odo? No, the dude loved it. He embraced it. He had fans, and people cared about his performance and him, and, you know, I'd say that's the best way to handle it.
I love Odo.
Yeah.
He's such a good character.
Quark, what are you up to today, Quark? Yeah, I love the gruffness. He's fantastic.
Hey, he lives in a bucket. He's like Oscar the Grouch, man.
Yeah, he is.
If someone needs a
One way to
vomit
describe
bucket,
it.
like, not that one, just anything but the Odo bucket.
There's a funny scene in the documentary too, because it mostly follows the dad, because he's like huge, like extroverted, big personality guy who has a lot to say, but he goes to his first ever like horror convention, and it's like a life-changing experience for him because he's not someone who cares about horror at all, and he goes there and he's just like so just like disgusted. He's like, I don't trust these people. Like, why are these people like, oh, dressed so weird? Like, I don't. And because he's like a really traditional guy, grew up in a small town, like a farming community. He is not like exposed to like the deviance of
Hollywood.
city life.
City
The
life,
Yeah.
sure.
conveniences of modern technology.
Then he goes and talks to, like, he's on a panel, not a panel, but just like a line of autograph signing people. And there's what was it? A bunch of extras that were in Nightmare on Elm Street 5 or something
That's
like that.
very specific.
I know. And then he comes to the realization that that's what he is too. Like, he's just kind of obscure guy in obscure movie, and you know, this is the most fame he'll ever have.
And that's like, but I bet he didn't think he had any fame because he only was in like one movie. So the fact that he then like randomly discovered like, oh, people want it, like they kind of know who I am. Like, dude, I've seen Troll 2 probably well over a dozen times. Because I'm sick. I'm absolutely sick in the head. But the truth is, I love that movie, and I've seen that man act more than I've seen performances from like big name actors. Like, I've seen that dude act in more times than I've seen Chris Pratt act. So that's got to count for something.
It's a great movie.
He's in some movie that came out in like 2014 too. I don't remember what it was, but he's like the lead actor in it.
I'm sure someone saw Troll 2 and was like, we got to get that guy.
I'll be right back.
The issue with that is whenever they pull someone in, they just ham it up, and then it's not genuine.
Well, look at Tommy Wiseau. Like, anytime they tried to do anything with Tommy, you know, later on, like, after The Room, it's like, oof, dude.
Bill from Nathan got into some movies after the show.
Oh, boy.
Just like little bit roles.
Take another count.
Here I go digging in again.
I'm glad he got some roles. I wonder if he played Bill Gates.
Do you remember the episode where they made like the fake movie with him?
With the fake Johnny Depp. Yep.
Yeah. What happened, Mono?
Feel like eating.
So I have good news. I will be returning to base with gifts. I have a headlight mod. I have another AK-47, which was an excellent find. And I have the know-how to make a reflex sight.
Do you have a 3080 Strix?
I don't know what that means, Desert.
Oh, it's the best model of the 3080 by Asus. And it dropped today, and it's sold out within... How long was it, Neri?
It was...
Like 2 minutes?
Let's put it this way. Everyone in the F5 Bot Machine Discord that I'm aware of, nobody got a notification it was in stock, so it was like 5 seconds.
Oh, good.
People botting it didn't get notifications it was in stock.
God.
Truthfully, at some point, I know I'll get an upgrade. If Nvidia comes through for me, great. If not, maybe I'll buy one. It's probably not going to happen. Truth is, though, with this, the fact that I was limited by my fucking RAM is... I'm happy that things look good now.
Hey, Vinny,
What's up?
you're gonna want this.
I mean, the 20 series has like really good NVENC on it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're just going for NVENC in terms of encode, there's not too much of a difference. Mostly, they've just tweaked it a bit and added AV1 decode and stuff, but overall, the 20 series is just not a good value proposition.
Oh.
I can't wait to stream at 8K and
Second
just
row,
fry
Vinny.
everyone's computer.
Fourth column.
That that implies Twitch supports it. You have to stream on YouTube to do 8K.
God.
Harvest a little from cars and medical equipment.
There's how many people out there have an 8K monitor that they could even watch on those? It doesn't really matter. You know?
Turn into a house fire.
What was that stuff that I showed you guys that video of the AI upscaling where you can actually upscale from like 240p?
Oh, DLSS.
Yeah, you can.
So
Yeah, 2K Phillips. Yeah.
there's an amazing video that shows you
Pull that up.
that this AI can actually upscale to like 8K, 4K, 8K, and you get good performance. But you can also, one of the unintended effects is that you can lower the resolution down to 240 and then upscale it to 720 from there. Doesn't look good,
So,
but it
No,
doesn't
it
look,
wouldn't.
it doesn't look terrible.
there.
I
just
mean,
put
that's
in
how a
chat.
lot of old games are.
Here's the thing, and Nintendo has been, in their most recent corporate report, they had a whole little section on how their corporate philosophy has always been use old technology well, and they mentioned that they were looking into using future technology. And what I think they're going to do is, people keep going on about Switch Pro,
Yep.
4K Switch. They're not going to do
Yeah.
that. What they're going to do is they're going to take DLSS and use that to make a Switch with a 12-hour battery life, because they're going to be able to render the game at 720p and then or at like 480p and then upscale it.
Yep, that
Because
is
the
exactly
things
what
that
they'll
limit
do.
the Switch are thermals and battery. Those are the two biggest limiting factors. So what they can do is they can cheat by rendering in low res and then upscaling it.
And already
That
though,
would be great.
some games do that. Like, it doesn't look amazing. Like again, the Cruster, The Witcher. Oh, Nary, after you got done speaking, I bicycled into a place with cricket sound effects.
Amazing.
It was perfect timing. But no, I think this technology, watch that video that Nary linked, chat. Like,
Yeah,
type DLSS scaling if you didn't see it in chat. It's incredible, and it really does look good. If you can get 720p rock solid. Sorry.
Damn.
If you can get 720p, if you can get it like a good 720p on the Switch, and you can get that upscaled with DLSS, it's gonna look pretty damn good at 1080. And if you can get, like, say they have to lower the resolution to somewhere between, 480 and like 6 something, you can get that upscaled.
576 or something.
Yeah, and you can get that upscaled to 720 and it'll still look good. Again, that video really proved to me how DLSS could be utilized. For, again, we know the Switch is mostly underpowered. And we know that the Switch is going to have problems running even stuff like The Witcher 3. But with that, I think The Witcher 3 can get a patch and make it look a lot better. So, hopefully you're right. Hopefully you're correct, Nary.
I've heard that, like, exact thing so many times. It sounds logical to me that they would go that route.
That'd be
I mean, there's
fantastic.
Better off watching Witcher on your Netflix than playing it on your Switch, dude. Are you kidding me? Come on.
There aren't many routes they can take. They can either go for power or they can go for try and get better battery, because that thing lasts 3 hours.
No, that's not true. The most recent Redbox version,
Yeah.
that's about 5.5 now, depending on the game. 5 to 6.
Yeah, but even then, if you run like Breath of the Wild, that'll still peak at like 4.5. But,
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, it's better, but battery tech is just not caught up.
Do you think that technology could make it so they could actually have Breath of the Wild run it's like a solid 60?
I mean, that would take more coding. I don't know.
Yeah,
They'd have to-
that's kind
they'd
of a
have
hard
to-
thing to answer, isn't it?
They'd have to patch it, make a Switch-specific version, maybe, to take advantage of the extra power, but...
Because that game looks great at 60, but it's,
And it's still Wii U hardware. It's still limited by the Wii U hardware.
Strumpulation. That's true, too.
So if they optimize the code a little bit better, and took advantage of DLSS, and took advantage of the Switch's extra power, I think you could get a maybe not 60, but you could get a very solid frame rate with some better effects.
Kokiri Forest.
Oh yeah,
Had a
that
solid
was a
frame
shit
rate.
show.
That was so bad. Every time.
By the way, quick
think
thing.
that's-
Oh, go ahead, Desert.
Oh, I was going to say, I think that's where all the grass from the old tech demo went.
They just shoved it all into one area.
Yeah, because it used to be like all over the place, but now it's like not really in the actual like release build.
Also, the footage of Hyrule Warriors, like, Hyrule looks like Hyrule, but now there's a million enemies. And I have to say, like, I don't know if that's the, optimization or using different techniques, or just them using the Switch's extra power. It looks surprisingly good. I will say that I'm very, every time I see footage of Hyrule Warriors, I'm like, oh, okay, that is, this is not like a fucking third-party, like, budget title.
No, not at all. I might actually get that one because it's like it looks really good.
Yeah, that's a day one for me. That's a day one.
Have you seen any of the side-by-sides?
No.
Sadly, if you look at the side-by-sides, the illusion is ruined. It does not look as good, but it still looks way better than I would have ever expected.
Okay, well, it's good to know. I have to check those out.
Muso games are like pretty good performance-wise.
So, wanted to mention a quick thing. Someone in chat earlier said, Vinny, I personally know George Hardy, the dad from Troll 2. My sister is friends with his daughter. So they live in the same town as the actor from Troll 2. I thought that was interesting.
They live in Nilbog?
Wait, so were they all Italian or what? Like, what was the deal with that?
Wait,
Is that-
what?
Were they?
I thought that was the deal. Wait, Mono, were they all Italian and
The director
crew-
and the wife and the crew.
okay?
When the
okay.
director never was Italian, none of the cast was. So there's a
Oh,
huge
okay.
language barrier. So the actors had no idea what they were doing, and yeah.
But didn't they film it all in Italian too, or something like that? You said, or is that just the dub?
Someone
I don't
else
know
said
about
that too.
I think that must have been just a dub. That's insane. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like someone was
They
trying to say they
reshot
shot the
every
entire
scene?
movie. Yeah, like that
No.
doesn't make any sense.
No,
yeah,
they
that's
didn't do
insane.
that.
That would
That's
be
insane.
very, very hard. But
Someone was saying that though. Remember? I was like,
I
what?
remember that. Yeah, someone did say that.
Sense.
They're a little liar.
Now, why did you
So
go
far.
there lying to me? Why'd you do that?
It's funny too in a documentary where when you hear the actors talk about their experience in the movie, that you feel way better about it because you kind of watch the movie and you're like, oh well, they're doing their best kind of thing. But they're saying like, well, we tried to change the script. Like we knew that this is not how kids talk. This is not American slang, but the director and the writer insisted this is how Americans speak. This is how they do it, and they wouldn't let them change it. And there's even like logical inconsistencies, like I won't spoil it, but a scene with a fire extinguisher.
Oh my
The lead
God.
actor was like, "How do I even know that there's a fire extinguisher? Like, why would I run over here in the first place?" But the director said, "No, just don't worry about it. It doesn't need to change."
All the
It does
scenes with
happen a
like the
lot.
boyfriend are so strange.
Just
There's this
over the
mov-
top.
There's this other movie that Ralph did a video on called Love on a Leash, and it's about this dog that's also a human. It's a really weird movie,
If you say so, man.
What?
and
That's also a human.
it's like one of the worst movies ever. Like look up Love on a Leash. It's like one of it's one of those other like really bad movies that and like
don't
all the
wanna
actors are
Is
the
that like a
same.
Dan Snyder thing? Like the
Is it
animal?
Quigley?
And some Chinese lady like directed it apparently, and she was like insisting the whole time, like, no, this is how people talk. This is how people talk. And like it's just like some of the strangest stuff. It's just it's just another awful trash movie. It's just like it's like that's how we get these movies though, man. They're awesome.
I love when just a lack of self-awareness and like you mix that with ego, and it's just a fucking like a Molotov. It's like just a cocktail. You can call it a Molotov cocktail because when you drink it, you like die from fire. But I like the whole concept of like these directors, and yet Neil Breen still doesn't know what the hell he's doing, and it's just wonderful. Like the dude just does not care. No, he cares so much, but he doesn't realize, he doesn't know that his movies are kind of not being watched the way he intended.
He gets me mad just because of how much he tries to get for his bullshit movies, and you have to like buy him through his like
All right,
fucking
$50 for my 5-hour class.
It's like you get the DVD like 6 months later after you pay like $70 through like some weird system on his website or something like that. It's so awful.
Didn't RLM do a review of the Neil Breen collection or whatever?
The Neil Breen Prestige Collection.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Didn't they pretty much say it was completely worthless?
Maybe not completely, but it's entertaining. They watched all 5 hours of it. And that was the beginning of quarantine too, so they, what else was there to do? They may as well just watch the full 5 hours of it.
I'm sure it's exactly what you would expect it would be.
Remember they said that, for Neil Breen talking all about, his like prestige as a director and stuff like that, that when he films himself for this like special exclusive classes that he gives you or whatever, that it's like laughably amateurish, where like the camera isn't set up right, he's in different framing in every scene, or he's just holding a camera, like there's no effort put into filming himself.
I mean, you have to think though, that's got to be tough anyway. Like actually being
but
the
if you
director,
do
and
a master class on filmmaking, and then like the filmmaking of
right,
classes, and you-
right.
I mean, he was just sitting in his on his couch, wasn't he?
Yeah, literally.
Okay,
like,
welcome to my master class. Today, I will be bringing you full discussion from my couch on how to be a director. And it's just, like, so lazy and so incredibly, like, incompetent, but yet full of confidence. And that's the Neil Breen magic. We don't want him to lose that innocence. We want him to be who he is, to make his art. Because there is art in his films, whether you believe it or not. It's just weird and not done with too much finesse.
That was something I thought made the Troll 2 director a little different than Tommy Wiseau and Neil Breen, where he was like really arrogant and just seemed like all around unpleasant person to be around, but he seemed aware of what was happening, that people liked the film because it was bad, and he was like, it's not a bad film, I don't want people to think it's bad. And then he later says like, well, I guess it's better to be known for something that's really bad or really good, like I'll take one or the other. He kind of realized why what was happening is happening, whereas it seems like Neil Breen and Tommy are just in their own whole world of like denial or something.
Tommy's kind of leaned into it. He just says it was a comedy, though.
It's black comedy, ha ha ha.
I mean, obviously, so is Neil Breen. He's selling a $150 masterclass. Are you kidding me? He's
and making money, by the way. Like
He is
Neil Breen
definitely
is
self-aware.
he's making good money from it. Like people are buying this stuff.
There's like next to no crew to pay or something, right? So like the money goes directly to.
It goes
that
to
corrupt?
laptops.
Yeah, right. In the classes, he has like 18 like weird little monitors on his desk. I remember seeing that desk in like 2002 at someone's house. It's like, where the fuck did that even come from? Like,
It's fashionable.
I was gonna ask a question. Fuck. Yeah, never mind. Well, I guess I can't paint those poles. Someone in chat wants to know if I could paint the pole. So, I brought back a turret. Do we have more repair kits? We don't have a lot more repair kits left, do we?
Actually in the process of crafting now.
Good shit.
Your ditches have been dug, sir.
Thanks, me lord! Hi there, could you, party up, Desert, cause...
Oh, right.
we'll find more if we go out and scavenge. Those are pretty common to find.
So, Jeff, you might know how to do this, but I have a level 1 turret. First of all, there's an AK, so now we have an extra AK.
Yeah, I'm already using it.
And 2, I have a turret.
Which
So,
kind?
it's a gun turret. It's a
Yeah, two.
robotic turret.
Alright.
So,
Yeah, I think we can set it up out here.
does it
We
need
got this
electricity?
electric fence now too. So I got more parts for this, so we can put that anywhere we want.
Whoa, it's getting laggy out here.
Oh, don't walk into it, man!
Unlimited!
You might be better off putting that up top, maybe. I don't know.
What if I put it up on top of this?
Yeah, maybe. That'd be cool. Or maybe make a little, like, ledge for it. I don't know.
Wow.
Calm down there, Ryden. Why don't you go be the lightning somewhere else?
It needs ammo. What kind of ammo does the turret need?
Well, what kind of gun is that?
It just says robotic turret.
I don't know.
Yeah, it says it uses robotic turret ammunition.
Line of sight only.
Oh, yeah. That's an item. Looks like it just takes 3 iron to make ammo. That's not bad.
Wanna get some of that? Let's build some. Booty! Why you playing this game? I say booty! Oh, workbench.
You don't even need a workbench, I don't think.
Like where I placed the chemistry table.
I noticed that. That's fantastic. Utterly
Metal.
utterly perfect. Robotic turret ammo, here it is.
Oh, I'm crafting a huge amount of cloth right now. I can take it off if you want to build other stuff.
Oh no, no. Turns out you don't need that at all. Our scrap iron, however, we're gonna need a lot more.
We have it mostly in the forges. You can take it out of there if you want.
Oh, that's right.
Open the forge and then click scrap iron.
Well, we'll start with 200 ammo and then see where that gets us. Also, how close are we? Day 29 or 28 is the horde, right?
Yeah,
7
28.
times 4
Yeah, that's still gonna be like over an hour or more.
We
until
won't be
we
able
get-
to do that tonight.
is 74.
Good
So
math.
74 minutes.
74 maths.
Yes.
Yeah, weren't we supposed to die on
Wait,
day
no.
7?
Yes.
Dave, I have a potato seed for the farm.
Yay!
Our farm is very modest. Let's put it kindly.
We have one singular farm.
We need more rotted flesh to make more farm.
We
I
have
could
a
peel
lot
some
of
off if you want.
Yeah, we got a bunch.
What was that desert?
I could peel some off if you want. I got
Oh,
some scabs. I mean,
Thanks.
you.
It's not rotted.
I'm not gonna eat them. Do you want them?
You can hold on to those things.
I got a jar.
What's a jar?
My scab jar.
Or
It's where I keep my scabs in case I need them.
I mean, it's Halloween time almost, so you know what? This is acceptable conversation as far as I'm concerned. By the way, happy
What?
birthday to Hootie.
Oh shit! Happy birthday, Rudy.
I say happy birthday to you. And they,
he'd just be
How
like,
old
thanks.
can an owl get? Owls have been known to live up to 25 years. Wait, how old is Hootie?
it's like 35 or 6. They know he's close to my age.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He's negative 15 years old right now.
This is what I needed the paint for, chat. I made Mono build... I made him build a chemistry set. I made
box.
him build the chrysanthemums. Wasn't the chrysanthemum a sax player?
I think that's what a bug turns into when it, like, goes into a cocoon.
Chrysalis.
Yeah.
Right, so you're painting blocks of bricks to look
Uh-huh.
like a ventilation system.
Shh. Don't tell anyone. Just
We like
pretend
it-
it's real.
You should paint a
This is
tunnel on the
like-
wall and then see if zombies try to run through it.
Yeah, this is like a tactic they used in World War II, like the fool.
Oh, the
German
blow up
fire
tanks.
Yeah.
Inside is all brick. Outside, it's all dick.
It's like a Tinder profile, I guess.
I have an advanced degree in technology. Are you saying I don't know dick?
Dick.
Yeah, brick house.
Again, everyone's too busy accusing each other of being the imposter. And we're just building up a strip club here on the
Yeah,
stream.
there's a zombie just running into the electric fence. Is awesome.
Actually, people are playing Fall Guys today because season 2
Oh,
happened.
season 2.
Oh yeah, that's right. It did start.
I wonder how the hacking is.
Actually, it got really good after they implemented the anti-cheat.
Yeah, nobody wanted to pay to cheat in Fall Guys.
It's actually, dare I say it, it's fun now. Dwindling
That's-
population, but
Well,
maybe it
yeah.
got a boost.
That could be a cool way to make money, like as a developer. Just implement a pay-to-cheat system.
Isn't that just called pay to win games?
No, but make the player feel like they're cheating.
To say, like, dude, you should like work for Planet Side 2 or something. You've
But
got
like, yeah,
ideas
you
that are
sell.
in line with their business.
I'm telling you, it's cool. You sell like legal cheats.
Yeah.
I think it loses the allure if you're doing it legally.
Yeah, but you make them feel good. You know?
Just play both sides. Make cheats for your own game, but do it under a pseudonym.
Yeah.
They'll always be undetected because you made them.
I'm telling you, there's a business model here.
Alright, I set up the second turret in the back door.
Chad, does anyone know if this turret actually looks down?
It does when it's flaccid.
It doesn't.
Oh.
Really? So that doesn't work like that? That's stupid.
Yeah, it's kind of lame. All right.
But if there's like a really tall zombie, though, then it'll get him. There's a few of those.
See, now I'm getting frame issues. I wonder if it's because of this pit.
Yeah, my CPU's been sitting at 80% or higher for the last, like, 10 minutes.
Which pit?
This one.
Oh, there's a zombie in there.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, the frames get a little fucky around here.
Ooh, that's weird.
We should get rid of this robotic turret. That's not helping.
No,
The turret-
yeah, I'll get rid of it. It's probably fucking up the frames too a little bit. I'll
You killed the zombie and I gained 10 frames.
So it was the zombie all along. They've evolved from eating brains to eating frames.
I'm alright.
I'll save you.
Just set up our base like Home Alone.
I'm okay.
It basically
I'm just gonna
is.
go in my hole now.
Let's get some paint cans set up.
I am fully charged.
You can make a spinning blade too. It's like this. I wonder if you can still do that actually. Oh yeah, you can. Oh dude, we should totally make that.
A spinning blade? Like
Yeah, it's like a fan.
propeller?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty cool. Definitely make.
Can you do like automatic like crop harvesting in this game?
I don't think automatic.
I figured out what to do.
It's
with
called
the,
add your mods to the game server.
but
Go ahead,
Okay.
Dave.
I figured out what to do with the bathroom with Al's.
Okay. You need to run it by me first, okay?
Sure.
What about meats and
Come
cleats?
over here.
The people demand meats and cleats, man.
Meats and cleats. What's up?
You need to paint it. The,
Lowls?
you know, from Star Trek.
Star Trek? Like Data's daughter?
Yeah.
Why couldn't you find another letter than that? All right.
Oh.
Sure, all right. I'm down for it. I'm here
Make
for
it
it.
pals.
Yeah, I think Meats and Cleats needs its own entire establishment.
I mean, this is a strip joint. Shouldn't that be laps?
Oh, that's
yeah.
good. And this is where you get the lap dances too, by the way. Because this couch right here, I'm assuming there was a curtain here at some point, or should be, because this is where you'd go to get your private
yeah.
dance. Not
Yeah,
that I know what these things are.
You probably don't want to sit on that couch.
No, that couch is fine. There's a scummier couch. This couch right here, the one that Nary's on. No, that
that's
couch
the
is okay.
hepatitis couch.
That couch has got some hepa, but there's a worse one. There's an even worse one. Where is it? Where's the manager's office?
Oh, back here.
Yeah, I need one more forged iron.
This couch is the worst couch ever.
That's just the toilet.
You
All
know
that
what?
is. I poop there.
There's poop, there's other substances, and that white stuff isn't mold.
That's the key to repopulating the Earth. We just extract the like generations of scum from, and we can like.
You could
In
suck these
vitro.
cushions for sustenance
That's
if
the
you
next
were in a,
Ridley
if you were in a
Scott movie.
pinch.
That's the plot of it.
Okay, you know, I thought it would be great to make a movie about a strip club couch.
When the sperm.
Do you remember that one girl who
Spermic
like ate
contact.
her mattress?
Huh? No. What?
From like My Weird Obsession, that like one TV show where people like had like very, very strange, bizarre
Oh,
obsessions
like they
with
ate
things.
like
and,
like strange that like balloons.
yeah, and she would like eat the foam in her
Yeah, the
mattress.
cushions. Yeah, dude. That's called sicca, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
I
about
forget what that was, but like
When
appropriate.
you
God.
want to like eat sand
so
and shit like
gross.
that. Pika. I'm sorry, sicca.
Pika.
Yeah, I'm this
Pika.
close.
That could be us, you know, if we run out of food and this couch is just, you know, it's just here.
That's when you slowly turn into a Pikachu and
Wouldn't it be nice to eat a gross couch?
Uh,
Oh, I can't upgrade this hatch.
I'm
Alright,
just
doesn't
gonna
matter.
say, I'm calling dibs on the right cushion. It's mine.
All right, I called dibs on the wrong cushion.
wow, dude.
All right. Just stay away from mine.
Okay, so there's a couple things I want to build. So two things that we could build. One is the second of these lights. We need an electrical kit, I think. So we need 2 lights, or I have reflex sights I can make us. So reflex sight mod is forged steel. Oh, goddamn it, steel. Scrap polymers, glue, and electrical parts.
I got a bunch. I'm putting some back. I'm making a booby trap right now. Gonna be sick. Alright, I put the steel back.
Okay, give me 1 second. So hang on a second. We do have mechanical parts. How do you make
You're a cyborg?
steel? I'm a Borg.
Steel, you got to make in the forge. It's
Iron and clay.
iron and clay. But I think you need a crucible, don't you? Can we just make steel straight up right now?
It says steel, iron, and clay.
I mean, there's probably a church around here if you need a crucible.
That's a crucifix desert.
Sometimes dead air is better.
Wait. What's the difference?
A lot.
Oh.
So I'll make the first reflex sight. But yeah, I guess we do need a crucible. So, is that what that's called? Crucible, yeah. It's advanced engineering or crucible schematic. I'll learn advanced engineering because I have a lot of points. I'll get the big brain.
Oh, it's like a little teacup.
I'm pretty close to getting that actually. So if you don't want to go
except
down
it
that
holds
path,
Molten metal.
I'm 3 out of 5 in advanced engineering right now.
Wait, so how many
So, like-
do you need? You need 5?
I guess. Yeah, I still don't have it yet.
Oh shit, yeah.
Could you safely microwave water in it?
It's made out of metal. So, do you want to try?
Sure.
Oh, dude, this thing is gonna be sick.
Is the claw hammer a straight upgrade from the stone axe? Anyone know?
Yeah,
So like
Or
if I
the-
harvest claw hammer,
or the wrench
it's-
too. The wrench is better than 2, I think.
I'm just gonna get lucky looter instead.
I thought the hammer was for upgrading, but you
I could be
still.
wrong. I don't know.
It's like a better tool for upgrading a thing than the hatchet.
Yeah, the claw hammer is great for repairing and upgrading baseballs, and not that as a weapon. But I don't think that's.
Wait, I'm sorry, you can upgrade baseballs?
Oh, I need electrical parts, not mechanical parts.
Yeah, man. How do you think they get the other balls?
I don't know. Where that
It's not on.
I've never thought about that. Where do
Softballs
balls
just
come
grown up
from?
baseballs.
Glue and scrap polymers.
Guess what's inside of baseball if you tear it apart, man? Another ball.
It's a small
Get
ball,
out.
isn't it?
It's true.
Rubber ball, I think.
That's fucked.
It's the meat within the meat. Do you guys realize that when we eat food, like us humans, when we eat food and stuff, we're just like slowing the degradation of our own meat? Like, cause you know the environment, when the meat isn't fed and has the blood pumping through it, the meat tends to degrade in the elements. But if you keep your meat fed with fresh meat, then it degrades less.
Yeah, that is pretty interesting. Why do they call it oven when you in the cold food of out hot eat the food?
Why do you have that memorized?
What memorized?
It's a very interesting statement you have there, Desert. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll try to remember that. One day I'll
Make
be
sure
able to
you
answer
do.
it. One day I'll be able to answer it, but today
All
I don't
right.
have that information.
I'll hold you to that.
Desert P as in philosophy.
Oh, well, I'm
Yeah,
dead.
that's right. That's what the P stands for.
I walked into a room, there were like 20 zombies falling on me.
Just
All
run,
right.
run.
I did the thing to the bathroom.
You tried asking them nicely to stop.
What did you do this time? How'd you do it? Wow. That's good. Meat and cleat.
Hell yeah.
That's great.
That's excellent.
I like how the C is like to the side. That's good.
Letters are pretty cheap.
It's all coming together, man. Oh my god, there's a mini horde out here.
Well, they're cheap now until
Where,
we start
back or
running
front?
out of them.
The front, the front. Front side.
If you ask me, Sweden's going a little too wild with the L's.
The front side of the building is now the meat
They're
side.
going mental with the L's. Yeah. What
Dude,
did
there's,
Carl
there's
say?
a lot. Mad zombies out
with
here.
the L's. He said they're like running out of letters or something.
Oh yeah, and they have to
It
go
was
mental
some
with the
absurd
consonants or the
argument.
L's. Yeah.
Yeah. He was saying in the future we'll have more letters or something like that.
Yeah, we need more letters in the alphabet because at the moment we're going mental with the L's and there's no new words. He's like, yeah, but all the good words is taken, like sodium. That's a good word. Sodium. And then Ricky's like, cranberry. No, won't work because it's too similar to cranberry. Then he goes,
Scrimpton.
Scrimpton.
Yeah.
See, Carl, Scrimpton is a good word, Carl.
He did not like the word sodium.
Sodium is a good word, though. Has a good ring to it.
Yeah, I had to disagree with him there.
No, he liked it. Carl liked sodium. He said
I don't
it
know.
was strong.
He seemed like he was scrutinizing it a little bit.
No. I think he liked the word sodium because it was strong and it had already existed.
Boswellocks.
Boswellocks. Forward. No. What's person? How many times have you typed that? What is that? Like, you know what I mean? That looks like a word trap, where it's a series of disconnected words that when you say out loud, it's a bad word.
Yeah.
But I don't know what. I'm trying to say it in my head, but I don't know
Like
what it is.
Mike Oxbig?
Right, like that one.
Yeah.
Someone said there's an unprecedented amount of new words being made because of Oomer memes. Alright. I mean, the word Oomer in and of itself.
It's so disappointing when I hear that, like, the dictionary is adding some trendy word, like they added selfie to the dictionary. It's like, well, I mean, I see why you're doing it, but like the rigid nature of the dictionary was kind of keeping things intact, like stopping people from inventing all these crazy weird words. And then they're like, oh, well, let's just make those words official.
You gotta sell those books somehow, dude.
Well, there are word history dictionaries that'll like tell you all like how words have changed over the generations.
The only dictionary that matters is the Urban Dictionary, man. All the other ones suck.
That's true, though.
Yeah, they have the Moo Moo Man as a part of their repertoire.
Is it really on there?
Yeah, it's a couple different definitions, but the Moo Moo Man is certainly there.
They have
But-
more than one. That's impressive.
Yeah, words are definitely, we made them up. As the genius of our times, Buck Cherry once said, or Jason Cherry, or whatever the fucking, I don't know what this dude's name is.
The voice of a generation.
He sang a song, chat, that inspired a generation, and I'll tell you what that song is. It goes like this. It goes, I just wanna fly. That one. Anyway,
Buck Cherry's like, you're a bad bitch, baby, but I love. Like, what does he say? It's
he
like
goes,
Hey, y'all crazy bitch, but I'm so good I'm on top of this. When I dream, I'm doing you all night.
it's like, what a wordsmith this dude is.
You are innocent.
You are
Like, I'm in the toilet.
Now the VOD's gonna get claimed, man.
I'm soaring the belfry. Alright, I'm good. Desert, are you leaving this little patch here so we can walk across it?
Yeah, unless you don't want that there, I can just, I could just dig it out.
What about can we put like a fake bridge to make it look cool? Also, you have fucked the frame rates of this region, I think. Through no fault of your own, but
I'm not getting bad frames.
I'm good.
Fine for me.
yeah, my frames do not work well around this pit. Strange.
That's
think,
really
like-
weird. Why would it? What?
It's probably an option for that. Hold
That keeps happening.
Hit lowers FPS just in the options.
Hit what? Oh, VSync is
Lowers
on. Holy shit.
I didn't think that was gonna just happen. I didn't know it was gonna happen like that.
Feast upon my flesh, brothers! Waste no meat!
Nary, what did you want me to do?
No. I was. Never mind.
Alright.
Feast
I was just
upon my
plugging it
flesh.
I was just plugging in and it wasn't working for the past like 20 minutes. I don't know why it just worked all of a sudden while you're standing on it.
And drink of my blood. For I am so high on cocaine, I know not what I do.
on. Thank you, Shake.
It cut me a few times too. So.
How do you turn it off?
You don't.
That just
Why would
stayed...
you want that to turn off?
I don't know.
Cuts shit up.
Alright, so then let me build a bridge over that. Oh god, the frames. Ugh.
Yeah,
That's
there's a-
really weird. I wonder if that's because you're locally hosting this.
Yeah, it totally is.
Yeah,
That's definitely
maybe.
what this is.
Yeah.
it could be
The
a
more shit
terrain
that happens,
quality
the lag
thing.
for you.
I want my
Explain
backpack!
a lot.
You just became Snake. Being tortured by liquid. That.
Yeah, it might be because you're locally hosting this. Maybe.
And there's 6 of us on here right now too, so
Yeah,
There's 6 of us?
well,
including
you.
yourself.
Oh.
Don't back up anymore, Vinny.
Oh god. There's a Lois in the pit.
Let me see something. I'm gonna exit really quick, see if it gets better.
Kinda?
Did that help?
Give me a second, I'll let you know.
I think it did, honestly, but
Someone in chat saying there's a known bug where the electric fence can tank frame rates.
Oh, is it the fence? That's weird because it's not
Well, the
doing
fence
it
has
to
been
me.
unplugged though for the past few minutes. I'll unplug it again though.
Your stream looks exactly the same. I don't think it was. Maybe it's not us.
Unplug that shit.
Okay, bridge has been built. I'm gonna upgrade it.
Oh, that's not how that works. Why does that not work now? Oh, that's the wrench.
What's the best source of iron? Is there anything faster than just like cars?
I was gonna give a smart-ass food answer for real life, but I don't remember.
Spinach.
All right.
What was the
Electrical
question?
fence is on.
Mining, yeah, mining, breaking, deconstructing stuff.
Yeah, let me find a mine. The mines, if you look at the map, they're usually black dots.
You need a mine? Go to France. They're everywhere.
This turret kind of sucks. It doesn't hold very much ammo. I mean, it's helpful. It will be very helpful during a horde. Vin, why would you place a bridge near the death spindle? For the zombies. You know, we take the non-death spindle bridge.
Alright, Mono, I found one, so I'll mine a bunch for you.
Also, you can get. It's gonna sound dumb, but so you can get iron from the rocks then, because the icon shows a picture of like I-beams and manufactured iron things. So I
It's
didn't know
got dark.
if you could get it from.
You see
rocks.
that? Why is it just like dark?
Yeah, I
all
have
of a sudden?
50 iron. I don't know where
Are
I
you-
even picked it up. So
Vin, do you want this all like done? Want this gone?
Yeah, we can do that.
I just didn't want to give us like just one way out.
Well, we got 2 bridges now,
Okay.
but we'd probably need a ladder to get out of this pit.
You can make a drawbridge.
You can?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Look it up. Just put draw into the thing. It's not. We could make one actually, probably right now.
It's nice in the pit. I live here now.
Yeah, you're not getting out of there.
Yeah, no.
You can get
that's
out
fine.
now. You can jump out now.
No, actually, it's quite comfortable, so I'm just gonna stay here.
Remember what we were calling the holes that Desert was making earlier? Pee
No.
holes.
Oh, god damn it. Adults. This is a group of adults.
Yeah, that's foul.
Many of us over 30. Are all of us over 30?
I don't
I'm
think
not.
Nary is.
Oh, I'm the baby.
How old are you, Neri?
23.
Yeah.
What?
You did
Yep.
baby
I didn't
boy.
know that.
So we have our, you know, we have Neri here to appeal to all the kids and and the
Yeah,
Zoomers.
hey kids.
Say something
Do
youthful.
you like Fortnite?
There you go. Here at Vinesauce HQ, we're trying to get all the demographics.
Learn about XMP, kids?
No, this is a joke.
XMP.
Big. Sir Griffin.
How do I split a stack?
Hold shift while dragging. And you can also, while you have it on your cursor, right click to plop one down.
What's up with it, my fellow boomers? Oh yeah, we hit my main Vinesauce YouTube channel hit 666 subs, and everyone's been sending me satanic things lately. So
I'm jealous. I
That's
want
a good move
people
for
to
it.
send me satanic.
Wait,
things.
1,000?
666,000, yeah.
That's really impressive.
It's pretty crazy.
That's
It's a
also
pretty.
a cool number.
It's the one of the funny numbers in some ways, yeah.
Yeah, that's the sex number.
I mean, I've seen. No, it's not. I've seen
Wait, what?
channels start after me and like, you know, get lots of millions. But I also I see a lot of people that started way, you know, earlier than me, like when YouTube first started, that don't have nearly as much. So I'm very happy to have what I have. 666 after 10 years. I'm fine with that. I think that's quite an accomplishment. I just don't really pay attention. Like when we hit 500K, people were congratulating me. I was like, yeah, it's just a funny number. It's just a pleasing number. But it's a lot. It's a lot of fucking people.
Well, it's good you're not focused on the numbers because that can drive some people nuts.
True, but I also have the luxury of having not. I don't have to. Where some people kind of do, you know, to pay their rent and shit.
No,
So,
of course.
Yeah, I got pretty lucky in that regard. But now I can, oh man, you know what would have been a good choice for the song today? Running with the Devil. But I just played Panama the other day.
I haven't heard that song in a long time.
Have you
should
heard...
play it for the BRB.
Have you heard, I'm sure you've heard it. I probably have played it. Well, it's the Talking Heads' 40th anniversary of Remain in Light. But, have you heard Running with the Devil isolated vocal track where David Lee Roth is just, ah!
Yes.
No,
Okay.
I haven't.
Doesn't he find a whistle at some point too? What is
Lots
like
of
a-
bizarre noises.
Yeah. He,
Do I need to turn your stream on? Or are you about to play it?
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Beg or borrow. Yes, I'm living.
what's the stream again?
Yeah.
Vine.
Oh, this! Yeah, I have.
Now play the Kid Bops version.
How does he form a chord with his vocal cord? Like, he fucking... Dude's seriously impressive.
It's got a magical throat.
I can only do a chord with my duck. There's the whistle. Yeah, there's the whistle.
Woo! Got no love.
God.
Ooh.
I mean, he didn't have the range of someone like Robert Plant or Axl Rose, but he was a fucking dynamic, really, really just fucking soulful singer. He was also really good on stage. Like, that is the definition of a rock frontman. Robert Plant, like, was the type of dude, like, he'd do a festival and a dove would just land on his hand for no reason. And I don't even think I'm making that up. I'm pretty sure that actually happened.
Bite
But-
its head off.
No, that's Ozzy. Bite the head off a bat. Take a look at this. It's
The
just,
Ozzy Osbourne video where he just leaves the blender going for like an hour and he goes to the
Oh,
next
yeah.
room and goes to sleep while it's still running.
It's like starts smoking and shit. The smoothie is done when the smoke happens.
okay,
Doesn't his like fire alarm go off?
Yeah, and he's asleep in the next room.
How is he still alive?
Sharon.
I saw him
Probably
live a few
Sharon,
years
yeah.
ago, dude. He's still in pretty good shape, actually. He can do a whole show.
Yeah, he can do a whole show, and he still sounds pretty good too, vocally.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any forged iron, like, just sitting around someplace?
I used it
brought,
all for the spinning
Yeah,
death
we used
trap.
a bunch
Sorry.
of it. I'm
brought
about to make
4,000.
more.
What?
You
What?
need 4th iron.
I just want to make a cement mixer. I need 25. Ozzy just put out a new album. Robert Plant's Carry Fire is really good. Yeah, a lot of Plant's more recent stuff. He really settled into his old age, doing some like weird, like psychedelic,
Yeah.
kind of bluesy stuff. Like, it's hard to explain. Thanks.
Toured a lot with what's her name, Alison Krauss or something like that.
Did an album with her, won a Grammy. I mean, the dude's had a pretty good late career. Even though his voice doesn't have anywhere near the same power it did in Zeppelin, it's just, as a singer, like, he really figured out a way to make it work for him. He released some crap, too. Like, 80s Robert Plant, some of it's, like, kind of embarrassing, but, you know. Bowie once said something like, none of us knew what the fuck we were doing in the 80s.
You're extremely low on food.
Has that changed now?
I mean,
I
lately...
still don't feel like I know what I'm doing.
lately I feel like music has turned into this weird thing. Like, it's always been weird, but I feel like lately, I don't know what
20
kind
writers
of...
on one song.
Yeah, that's more what I mean. Like, I think it's just a lot of it's very ephemeral. There's some good stuff out there for sure, but yeah. It's more about, like, the feature and, like, you know, the sound as opposed to, like, the song itself, which, this is a broad generalization, but that's just kind of what I've seen a little bit of lately.
I remember in my art history class that in college, like towards the end of the class, someone asked, because like we got right up until art and stuff going on in the 70s and the 80s, and then we just had our final exam, and then someone asked, like, so what about current day? What's the art history of now? And she said something like, well, in 40 years, we'll know, or something.
Right. No, you can't really know until later, and there's definitely some great stuff around right now, but it's just, you know, you gotta find it, and it depends on what you like. Like, I think video game music is incredible, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, there's so
is.
much great video game music, and you can just listen to that, and that's cool. But I like, yeah, so I mean, there's some good stuff. I just like the really, really popular multi-million-dollar business music. The stuff that you hear at, like, a deli when you're getting your bagel. That stuff, I don't, like, I just hear the same progressions, and I hear the same, like, I think I heard Sam Smith today. I'm like, didn't he write this song a couple years ago? It's like a different, it's the same kind of, like, piano ballad that he's done a bunch. And, yeah, I don't know. So, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, like, the 80s, there's a lot of that shit, too. Like, a lot of artists in the 80s just went full cheese and did those big gated reverb drums and, like, did the big pop star thing. And, you know, there was great stuff in the 80s, too, but a lot of quote-unquote, like, deep, dark, down artists, I don't know what that means, but, like, a lot of these artists from the 70s turned into full 80s, like, cheese mode. Do the 80s voice? Okay, I'll do the 80s voice.
Have you ever seen that, what do you call it? That graph that shows, like, how popular artists are, like, through time?
No,
And then, like, when Michael Jackson shows up on the scene, it's just, like a million times more than anyone else, you know? Like,
yeah, that dude had, like, he was a phenomenon. So
I
that's
think
why...
that affects on everyone. That's why everyone started chasing that, I think. You know what I mean? Like,
It's true. And that's why when Nirvana, Nevermind, knocked off Michael Jackson from the charts, like, he put out an album, and then Nirvana's Nevermind was, like, was number one. That fucking blew everyone away, and at that moment, everyone was like, find me the most depressed, disgusting-looking guy you can find, and we're gonna fucking sign that dude to a record deal. And it worked.
oh, were you about to do a voice? I'm sorry, chat.
I was just gonna do,
Someone's adding me, saying, oh, my bad.
You are the 80s voice.
Welcome to your life. That's it. It's just the 80s voice. Yeah. You know, when we made Nirvana. God almighty.
Getting dangerously close to a different voice.
Do Rick Astley. I can do a little bit of Rick Astley for you. Here's my last voice that I will do. It goes like this. It goes, when are strangers to love? And then, etc., etc. It's just, there's a certain spot in your voice that you can really Astley it up.
I thought is a music-related story that was really magical is the God, what do you even call him? The, like, guy.
Oh, Trollolo.
Oh, the Trollolo.
But he doesn't even say troll at any point. It's always just But anyway. But because he went for a very long time through most of his life having little to no fame at all, and then within like months before he died, he exploded in popularity, and he realized how famous he got, and they even made like a video thanking everybody for like bringing life to his music again, and it was like tear-inducing wholesomeness. It was like, wow, like that's the way to die is to see your fame in its peak before you pass.
But wouldn't it have been a little bit better if he had that fame during his life so he could probably feed himself a little bit better?
True. I just think that his particular story, I don't think would have worked without the internet, because he was kind of obscure Soviet era, like lounge singer guy. Like it probably wouldn't have even gotten fame without the internet.
Oh, okay. Chat's upset with me for spitting straight facts, but I understand. It's all good. It's true though.
What about
I mean,
the
it's.
guy who's like sang like a goat.
I don't know that guy.
Oh, you don't know about that guy?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that guy, Desert.
Oh, okay.
You
All
want to
right.
give us more info?
He sings like a goat. Well, no, he's holding a sheep. And he,
Oh,
the
Adrian
entire song is
Munchie
Yeah.
or something? Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone said Trololo guy was very famous in his day in Russia. Other people say that the Soviets censored him.
Yeah, that's
so
the reason.
I don't know.
That's the reason the song sounds the way it does, is that he had lyrics originally, but the Soviet era like censorship of art and all of that just so heavily destroyed his song because he couldn't talk about certain subjects. So he's like, well, I'll just get rid of all of the songs. So he just like, winged it out on stage and just made a bunch of noises and facial expressions as sort of like a protest to their censorship.
Oh, that makes so much more sense. I like that song now, even more. Well, okay, I won't be a piss baby killjoy anymore. Here's what I will say. I'm happy he got to see people appreciate his song at some point in his life while he was still alive, because there are many artists that don't get to see that because it happens, you know, well after they pass. So, better late than never is true.
There's even a little documentary on the Hide the Pain Herald guy.
I'm sorry?
Seen his face.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I know what he's talking about.
Yeah,
he was in a commercial.
Just someone's grandpa, and he doesn't. I can't remember what country he's from. Is he like Polish or something?
I think it's Hungarian. I think he's Hungarian.
Yeah, he just one day decided to get stock photos taken of him. Then he explodes in popularity, and apparently that made him a lot of money too. Like,
Oh, that.
stories usually have bad ends where it's like, uh-oh, they got famous, and then their life was ruined. They couldn't handle the fame.
Yeah, there have been some people who got famous due to stock photos who then couldn't get work because they were associated with
Who's that guy with the
questionable
face?
stuff.
Who's that guy with the face that does the stock photos? The man, the old man with the face eyes.
That's Harold.
That's him, okay.
Face eyes, I think you're thinking of Harold.
That's, yeah.
The one with the coffee cup at the laptop?
Yep.
Yeah, that's Harold.
Hide
kinda
the
funny.
pain. I get it now. Thank you. I understand.
The down the rabbit hole videos, like I always see in the comment sections of it, like pretty much all of those, it just comes down to person who would normally never be famous gets famous.
Fellas,
and completely ruins their life.
a shit ton of zombies just started showing up.
All right. This will be our final tests before I switch to Silent Hill. Where are
There's been
they?
a zombie digging a hole underneath our base.
Oh, that was me. That's my house.
Oh, never mind. Well, there's a zombie who wants to live in your
Well,
house.
currently zombies, I guess, live in there, but okay.
It's a shame the front of the base became a fucking lag fest.
Dave, quick! Get them to the rotating blades.
Turn them on!
Activate
How to turn
it!
it on?
Quick!
How do you turn it on?
You gotta hit the
I
gas.
think you gotta jump on it a little bit.
Oh, I'll hit the gas.
In the base. In the base.
I think I
is
got
the flip.
Desert is so fucked. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
I got the credit for killing him. I'm not even anywhere near.
I did it!
That is an amazing device.
I turned it on.
You could actually put it on the roof too, or on the like side of the building, and it'll just cut off heads. Zombies.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Desert.
That's better.
Even though Jeff turned it on.
Oh, we did it. I turned it on.
You got killed 3 times by it, I think. So. You're just a glutton for punishment, dude.
The Smurfs have no place in this zombie world.
Stay away from garbage disposals. All right, dude.
And Garbadors.
What was that one movie series about like people like they're destined to die or whatever? Final Destination.
Oh yeah. That's a cheesy ass series.
All I remember is like that one trailer where the person is reaching their hand down the garbage disposal.
Yeah, fuck that. I'll never do that.
Why would anyone ever do that?
I mean, they have safety features these days, so it stops it from running if there's a big hand in it.
I don't know. It's just like one of those things where it's like tempting fate. Like, yeah, let's put my hand in the thing with the spins with the blades. Like, tempt it.
Let's tempt fate.
I grew up.
Dude, I'm gonna have the most player kills on the server.
Yeah, you will. Desert's giving you this.
It was tempting.
Also, I think I found the culprit of the shitty frame rates.
What is it?
Your cave.
Oh, that wasn't there before.
That's gotta be zombies.
That's
Right.
new.
Oh,
I just installed that.
well, it's not helping, I don't think. Something's going on. Maybe it is the electric fence.
Oh.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I'm going to be shutting this down, and I'm going to be doing Silent Hill. So if you guys want to place your stuff in some crates and stuff and then leave, I can just see if the frame rates are fucked.
Okay.
Turn down terrain quality?
Yeah. Try that.
Put some stuff away.
I did low.
Electrocution effect is just stuck on Jeff from my view. He's getting electrocuted nonstop.
Well, it's perfect now.
It's like this for me all the
Yeah.
time.
Wait, really? That was it?
Yeah,
Come
terrain.
and stare at the cave and see if it happens.
Yeah, terrain quality. Any high
Oh, I see
is bad. Ultra is bad. Let's see medium.
Oh, I just hit the wrong button.
Medium's okay.
Am I still flashing?
How large are these textures?
Yeah, Jeff, I still hear you getting electrocuted. It's weird. Yeah, my game is way smoother now too, and I put terrain quality down.
Medium still chunks a little bit, but it probably looks a little bit better than it. Drop it down
I'm
to
running
the
at a
lowest.
solid 60, so I mean, I am not having your experience right now at all.
My computer
I'm
was
dipping
made
a bit.
from rocks and sticks.
Drop it down for me.
I'll put it in the box.
Have you read the paper?
I read the news today. Oh boy. The what now? The paper?
There's a paper on the ground and has a green dude in it.
Yeah, I've read that. It says zombie man. Zombie man, zombie man. Pasta man.
We'll say with Silent Hill, when you play it, I'm sure people will request this too, but you might be aware, but there are alternate endings to it, and alternate
Yeah,
endings
we're
are
talking about
pretty amazing. So I really recommend looking into them after you've finished it.
Oh, you're
Okay.
playing SH1?
Uh-huh.
I'll make,
you're gonna
make
love
you a
that.
save state of it.
It's a very,
afterwards.
very good one.
So you
Never
can see
played
the
it.
Other end.
There's a
Big
whole
fan.
thing about how hard it was to figure out who voiced Harry Mason, like the main character. It was weird because I didn't credit him fully, and it took like years of research to figure out who he was. Or it was weird.
Well, they just credited it. They credited it as Michael in the thing, but it's the guy who does the voice of Dracula in Symphony of the Night.
It was not by my hand that I am once again given flesh.
But it wasn't. It was like some weird mix-up. It wasn't like, yeah, I don't know.
They didn't intentionally. leave the
Konami's
credit
a
out.
fucking weird company, dude.
Konami, so.
Well, it was something to do with the person who directed the voice acting in Silent Hill 1 also was one of the actors. There was some weird thing involving the voice actors. I don't remember what.
I always felt like Silent Hill 2's voice acting was like very, like, Lynch style.
Yeah, like the
know.
delivery is super flat
Yeah.
and like kind of bizarre.
Kind
But
of delirious almost sounding.
delirious is a good way. Not even flat. Sometimes it's flat from my one-time experience with the game. But yeah, you're right. It is a bizarre delivery.
I feel like a lot of
Lost.
PS1
good,
games
though.
ended
Yeah.
up that way.
It is good.
That's the hallmark of PS1 voice acting, especially.
Yeah.
They were just pulling people out of the
learning how to
airport
voice act
and shit.
games.
They're like, you can speak English? All right. Can you read these lines? Like, look at
That's
the
true.
Look at the fucking Mega Man.
Yeah,
shirt.
having
They would just
random
find
people
random
on vacation
people.
sing
Yeah.
songs. Desert has a fun one.
Oh.
You learned recently.
Yeah, there's a whole like Song and Moon that's just done by some random like girl that they just asked to sing a song for them. Some like American like touring Japan, and it's completely nonsensical.
Okay.
I think Mega Man X4 also had that same thing happen with like Zero's voice actor or something.
Sorry, that guy.
Yeah. I think it was that one. It was one of the Mega Man games that happened with.
He's just a dude.
For the you guys were kind of scumming up my frames a little bit. You know, I'm still like it's minor stutters right now, but yeah, when it was like, you know, 6 of us, it stuttered quite a bit more. But I could lower the terrain quality down to medium, and it's all good. So. Also, I want to mention before I go and do a BRB before Silent Hill, I want to mention I was partaking in. This is going to sound weird. Okay, a tea latte, but it's chai tea.
That doesn't
weird.
sound weird. They
That's
serve that at Starbucks. don't
Delicious,
they?
actually.
It's insanely good.
Yeah.
Get it iced sometime. An iced chai latte is amazing.
Oh,
Yeah, those are really good. You ever
I
get
was
that with boba?
recommended this by the dude at the coffee store. I was like, "What do you have that doesn't really have like caffeine?" And he's like, "I got something for you, buddy." I'm like, "All right." I see the people saying gross in chat. I know who you are. I know exactly who you are. And I know what you're all about.
Too.
Huh?
I would be doing it too if I wasn't in the voice call.
Well, you
It's
can
like
do it
mildly
now.
sweet, right?
Yeah, it's sweet, but yet it has the latte feel to it. It's
Yeah.
I'd never had something like this before, and I'm surprised at how good it is. It's really good. But yeah, again, the dude was like, "Try this. I'll make it good for. I make it nice." I was like, all right, and it was
Got the
good.
T hook up, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Let me get them digits.
I'd say try it before you knock it, but that's, you know, I've had people say that to me in regards to like whale fetus. So, you know, obviously different strokes, different folks. All right. Well, thank you for joining me with 7 Days to Die. This was fun. Desert, Nary, Mono, Jeff, Dave. I'm going to go. Thank you for joining. Thank you for helping out the base. This is where you say thanks, Vin.
Thank you, Vinny.
Thanks, Vin.
No, you don't have to
Thanks,
thank
Jeremy.
me.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, you didn't have to thank me. That's so nice of you. Thank you.
Yes, me lord.
Please clap.
All right.
Please clap.
Have fun with Silent Hill.
I will. Thanks. If you want to check out their channels, chat, it's Desert P, Dave
Yeah.
Cap, The Monotonist, Vigibum, and what? Nary, do you stream?
He
Not
does on
really.
Vinesauce's Hope.
Yeah, I'm doing another stream in like 2 weeks. fun corruption thing over there for them on Variety is Hope. But
yeah.
otherwise, I haven't streamed on my own channel since like 2015.
All right.
But
Well, I mean, it's still cool that you're going to be doing a corruption presentation. That's pretty cool. So check it out, chat. And thank you. No, seriously though, I enjoy these like just podcast-esque streams while we kill zombies and scavenge. It's fun. It's been real nice. So we'll do
I
this
like
again
this.
soon.
This
Yeah.
is good.
All right. Peace out, guys. See ya.
Later, dude.
See it.
see ya.
All right, mate. Silent Hill. Silent Hill 1 is very linear, but there's no puzzle difficulty option, and things can sometimes come off as deceptively obscure. Don't be afraid to ask the chat for help. Oh, I won't. If you know the way I stream, I will not be afraid to ask the chat for help. But here's what I'm going to play. I'm going to play Talking Heads. Kind of a moody song to get us all in a certain mood for Silent Hill. Again, Remain in Light, 1980. This album came out apparently 40 years ago to the day. So here's a weirder song from this album that I really like. Check it out.